Hey everybody, it's Aimee Ness with Keller Williams Realty, and I am here for the Friday follow-up. And today's Friday follow-up is going to include some fun fall tips. So right now I'm standing out in front of a cornfield, and you know what happens in Indiana when this cornfield is standing? Eventually it's gonna come down. And so some of the farmers have been out in the fields here recently, and they are taking down some of the crops. I've seen some beans come down yesterday, and before you know it, we're going to have some of this corn coming down, and that will bring what is called dust into the air, and that dust will affect you and your home. So I wanted to give you a couple of fall tips, seeing as fall is creeping up on us. And so right now what I'd like to give you is 4 tips. One is for you to go through, and if you have ceiling fans, I would recommend that you reverse them. And you're thinking, what? Reverse them? Well, there is a switch on your ceiling fan, and you can reverse the direction of the fan blades. So if you reverse the direction of the fan blades, you will actually be returning the hot air that rises up, down to keep you warm. So I would recommend reversing those, cleaning the blades first so that you don't knock the dust all around on that reverse. That is one of my tips. The second tip would be to go through and clean any blinds or window treatments that might need to be cleaned. It's a once time a year maybe for some people. Some people may wash them and clean them much more frequently. Fall is a great time to remember to do that, because then that way you can have your blinds all fresh and clean and know that you've done that. And then another tip I have for you would be to clean any furniture so that you can cozy up when you're watching TV or sitting in front of the fireplace this fall and winter. Make sure you go through it, clean and vacuum all your furniture. And my final tip I have for you would be to make sure that you go through and seal up any air leaks. Well, the reason you want to do that is because a lot of times you can have the heated air that you're actually paying for to keep you warm that can actually be leaking out of your house. Well, you want to go around all of your doors, all of your windows, make sure that there's no air leaking out. So you don't want your money flying out your doors and windows that you're paying for that hot air to warm your house, and you don't want the culprit of the cold air sneaking into your house and fighting that purpose and costing you more money. So you can use different tools. You can use expandable foam, which is what I grew up around, or you can use weather stripping, anything that you'd like, even caulking around windows. I don't suggest painting them because eventually you'll want to open them, but it is definitely recommended that you caulk, use window weather stripping around your doors as well too, just to seal some of that up. So that's my Friday follow-up fall tips for you. I hope that that's helpful. I know it's things that I have to remind myself to do this time of year, so I thought I'd share them with you. As far as the week goes, we have just gotten an accepted offer for a buyer client last night. She couldn't possibly be more excited for her family. The property I'm standing in front of, I am closing on next Wednesday, so I'm really excited for my sellers on that. In regard to running, I have finished, almost finished, as of tomorrow. I'll have finished week 18 and 19, which equal up to next week being week 20 of my marathon training program. And so part of my training program is I'm going to go out and run in the Indy Women's Half Marathon tomorrow. This came as a pleasant surprise and a gift from a friend, and I'm going to utilize it to the fullest and be around everybody having a great time in this nice cool weather tomorrow. From what I understand, they're going to have a military finish and possibly even a flower in addition to the medal for finishing the race. So can't possibly think of a better way to close out my training than to get out in race atmosphere, shake off some of those pre-race jitters for the marathon next week. It is 9 days away, so it seems like I've been talking about this a long time, but it is actually coming to fruition. The 20 weeks of training will come to a head next week, and I will be running in the full. And then the week following that Saturday, I'm going to be running in the Purdue Half Marathon. So I'm hoping to see you guys there too. And so I wanted to close in letting you know that there are a lot of fun events going on this weekend in our area. A lot of people I have talked to lately are really looking forward to the Feast of the Hunter's Moon. If you can get a chance to get out there, it is a wonderful experience. I've enjoyed it myself. They have wonderful local people that are helping and volunteering their time. It's a great experience. When I went, I got to see a lot of primitive type dress as well as be around people in our community. I was able to enjoy watching some sword swallowing. Woo, that was fun. So I really enjoyed that. There is also a booth that has these yummy noodle bowls. So I recommend you go there just for that alone, if nothing else. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather we're having. And I'm so glad we could get together. Have a great week. See y'all later. Bye.